Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how the cross-chain bridges work in blockchain. So let's say I have Ethereum blockchain here and I have Avalanche blockchain here. So inside Ethereum blockchain I can transfer values using Ether, and inside Avalanche I can transfer values using AVAX tokens. Okay, so these tokens are native to their own blockchains. So by design I cannot transfer Ether to Avalanche or vice versa. So if I have Ethers and I want to take part in the Avalanche ecosystem by transferring my Ethers to this ecosystem, then how does it work? So here bridges come into picture. So a bridge enables us to effectively transfer Ether to Avalanche network, and thereby enabling us to be able to use the different DeFi products inside the Avalanche ecosystem. So how does it work? So at its core, what happens is if I have some Ethers, I basically lock them inside a smart contract in Ethereum. So once it is locked, then somebody checks for confirmation of that locking. So once it is fully confirmed that I have truly locked my Ethereum inside the Ethereum ecosystem, then and then only I will be given access to its corresponding tokens in the Avalanche ecosystem. Let's call it eAVAX. So Ethereum that exists inside Avalanche network. So I'll be given equivalent amount of eAVAX inside the Avalanche ecosystem, and that I can use that to basically take part in the DeFi applications in the Avalanche network. And if I want to do the opposite, I will basically get rid of this eAVAX, and then my original Ethereum tokens which are locked inside Ethereum inside a smart contract will be unlocked, and thereby I can get back my Ethereum tokens. So this is the core mechanism in which usually the bridges work. So locking in one ecosystem and gaining an equal amount or equal value of the corresponding tokens in the other ecosystem. So the bridge itself lies in the form of smart contracts inside the corresponding blockchains, and this communication which I told you about, this confirmation of the fact that I have truly locked something, that is done by something called relayers. So these relayers are basically like nodes or validators who basically run their own software, where they listen to these smart contract updates and then relay that information to the other blockchain. So it may or may not be very secure by its nature. So it depends on if the relayers are trustable or not. Blockchains themselves might be very secure, but the bridges themselves, they may or may not be very secure. If there is a bug in the bridge, then that might affect your tokens which are locked inside one ecosystem. So recently a lot of the hacking has happened, mainly due to some bugs in the bridges. So one needs to be very careful about before using a bridge. And this is one of the main reasons why Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum, he basically mentions the future is multi-chain as opposed to bridge or cross-chain, because they are inherently, they have a chance of security breaches, which basically theoretically it is impossible to make it as secure as the individual blockchains, simply because if one of the blockchains get 51% attacked, then it puts the whole system into jeopardy. So one bridge, let's say this is a bridge, I'm just representing it like this, and it is connecting several other blockchains, let's say Ethereum, AVAX, Binance Smart Chain. So if one of them gets 51% attack, it is possible to swap whatever your tokens you have locked inside the other blockchains as well. So unless you fully trust every single blockchain that is taking part in the bridges, and at the same time the bridge code itself is completely bug free, there is always a chance of some form of hacker figuring out how to hack into your system. So one needs to use any bridge in a careful manner. But yeah, this is usually the mechanism how a bridge works. So locking in one ecosystem and getting its corresponding amount of tokens in the other ecosystem.